Okay, hello everyone. Welcome to the music picks for the week on the WTLB This Broadcast Transform You radio show. So, as always, I'm your host, DJ Potential. We got some amazing artists and some new music that we want to introduce to you. But before we get into that, man, we got to hear from our sponsor as well as play that new intro, brand new intro, man. We got like some hot things coming your way. Like, man, we're gonna play around with the cameras. I'm in the studio, man, having a real good old funky time, like getting all this stuff hooked up together by myself. So stay tuned, stay locked in, do not go anywhere. Be right back in just a sec. Hey, let's take a short break real quickly because I want to tell you about Crypto Unplug. I was just ecstatic when this landed in my lap because Crypto Unplug is simply about a journey of three individuals that is entering into the crypto space. Now, we all know that crypto is becoming quite popular right about now, and yes, we need to transform our wallets. Literally transform our wallets. So, they talk about overcoming their obstacles and defining the popular opinion to finally be in a place where goals can be realized. And they want to get you there too. Yes. Why would I be selfish with all the wisdom that I've been binging lately? Just listening to all of their different past episodes and their most recent episodes. Crypto Unplugged has special episodes that's tailored for the novice, those who are in between, and those who are even advanced. You can hear some of the stories and resonate with this whole crypto amazing puzzle. Join them on the journey. Don't go nowhere. Simply go over to Spotify, wherever you listen to any podcast. Tell them that Marcus Art sent you with a review. Of course, leave them a review and tell them that I sent you, Marcus Art, from Transform Your Media Network, from all your special and favorite shows that you binge over here. Add them to your favorites list. Add them to your subscription list. However you gotta do it, but listen to them right now because this crypto thing is blowing out of the water, and you're gonna get lost. So until next time, many blessings, peace, and lots of love. All right, so we back, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the music picks of the week by your boy DJ Potential. Yes, man, I'm in the building. I'm in the virtual building. I'm also in the actual building. WTLB Transform You Radio, Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Man, we in for a very special show today. You do not want to go anywhere. You want to stay locked in today because today, man, we're gonna be counting down 18 songs. 18 songs, but I got a very special one. Oh, it's an exclusive. It's an exclusive because this one was personally sent to me about 2 weeks ago, and I got a chance to check it out. Right? So it's not exactly a part of the countdown because like actually set this one aside. I set this one aside because I want this one to be kind of like really highlighted like the most because we really gonna be like putting this one in rotation for a very long time because I fell in love with it. When I say that I fell in love with it, man, I feel like in love, increasingly in love with it, man. And I can't get enough of it. And I think once you check it out, you gonna fall in love with it too. It's gonna change your whole concept about like just dubstep in general because it is a dubstep song, a dubstep song mixed with some rock elements. So we all know that like you know most times that we don't want to like just listen to rock and roll. Sometimes we get tired of just like the dubstep, like I mean, but like yeah, but like when you can combine it with like some rock, I mean, you get a totally different type of energy. You really transform the way it looks. You really like take it on a totally different journey. So if you happen to be watching live, do chime in. You know, we do got the capability to read your comments. Do share this right now too. Share and like this particular uh, broadcast here today. And if you're listening on the radio, turn it up a little bit louder in the car. You know, let people know that you are listening to the music picks of the week, brought to you by your boy DJ Potential. Follow me on IG at DJ.Potential. Follow the station. Yep, follow the station as well on YouTube at the Transform Urban Music channel. You can also find the station on IG as well at Transform You Radio and on Twitter at WTLBR. WTLBR, which stands for the radio. And then you can additionally find the WTLB on Facebook as well. Find us on Facebook as well. You know, shout out to everyone who's on Facebook, on Twitter, on Instagram. Man, they all going crazy out there. Like, and then of course, if you listen on our to our radio station 24/7, if you enjoying the new music, transformuradio.com. Transform you, the letter U, radio.com is where you can find us and listen to all the music that you're going to hear about today around the clock, around the clock, around the clock, constantly. So let's talk about that special song, that dubstep song that's mixed with some rock and roll elements. You know, so like I was saying, man, you know, the artist is Roofson. So Roofson is the artist, you know, and the name of the song is Wrath. You know, so the name of the song is Wrath, and like I said, it's dubstep mixed with some rock elements. It's going to give you a totally different energy. He's a bass producer, Rough Sand, and he's a broadcaster. He's also a fellow podcaster. Shout out to podcasters. Podcasters stand up for one time for the one time. Yes. So he's from Miami, Florida, one of my favorite places to visit. So if you ain't went down to Miami, you missing out. I love Miami. Who is trying to educate and help all up and coming artists in the music industry by giving them the knowledge and ugly truths in regards to this industry so they can be better prepared and also known for just growing in their careers and goals. So his socials, you can find his music on SoundCloud at Ralph's Wolfson, and that's WOLVSUN music /Raf. So Wolfson, WOLVSUN music /Raf. And he has a YouTube where he does his podcast, outstanding podcast, by the way. I love what he's doing in podcast format. So you want to check out his podcast as well. Uh, Incredible, man. Incredible stuff that he's doing out there. So, the name of the podcast on YouTube is the Lone Wolf Podcast. So the Lone WOLV Podcast, WOLV Podcast. So shout out to my boy. So let's get into this countdown, man. We got like lots of like stuff to count down today. So you do not want to uh, go anywhere. You want to stay right here as we go through these lists of songs and artists and get to know them. So I got a whole little packet, a whole bunch of stuff to read here, but like, I ain't gonna read all of this stuff word for word. I'm gonna do my best to like kind of remix some stuff, and I may mispronounce some things. I may stutter over a couple things, but bear with me. You guys are here. I didn't pour me up no tea today. I don't have nobody pour me up no tea, get my tea kettle going. So I gotta figure out how to do that myself. So that's crazy. But nonetheless, we got an awesome show ahead of us. So let's get into the countdown. Countdown coming right at you. You know, number 18. Number 18. This is number 18 coming right at you. So number 18, comes from uh, Cavell Cass, who is an artist carving out his own lane in a culture conflicted with change. And he quote and I quotes
Mr. Class. He says, I want to represent the people who stand in the shadows, too afraid to be seen. Too afraid to be seen. Ah, man, that's a deep. That's deep. So, he been influenced by artists like Celine Dion. You know who I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about? Destiny Child, Brian Adams, the great Brian McKnight, also Casey and JoJo. Casey, JoJo, Mariah Carey, just to name a few. So like he got like that '90s pop feel to what he's doing, and I think that is really incredible. And the thing that you can appreciate the most about people who really is in love with the '90s era is that like they're gonna bring a lot of that soulful and a lot of that like that fun type of feel to like the music. It was like a lot of jumping feel to the music back then. So so when you like listening to like artists that like really is really heavily influenced by the '90s, you can really tell. So he is from Canada, and he moved over to from South Africa in 2001. So um, and the name of the song is "Are You Out There?" Are You Out There is the name of the song. So you want to check that out. It is on Spotify, along with a lot of these songs that I'm going to be talking about today. They are on Spotify. Check them out. You definitely want to be in the mix and get them to your playlist because they on mine, baby. They all on mine. So getting getting down. That was number 18. So now we're gonna talk about number 17. Number 17. Can you give me number 17 one time for the one time? So number 17 is a drill. We got some drill music, some UK drill, rap, UK hip hop. Whoever knew that that the UK was over there drilling like the way they do over in Chicago and New York and all those other places, right? They drilling too. They doing all of that and much more. And shout out to my man's over there on Twitch too, who's watching, and people over there on the radio. I see you too. They lighting up the lines right now. Shout out to you. And so if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe and also follow the show and share the show too. We are live. So independent Indo Caribbean music producer artist as well, Mr. Fretz. So Mr. Fretz, he's based in Spain and he's releasing a bunch of new songs your way. He's doing the doggone thing. That's what he's doing. So he's from all over the globe, uh, just like how far from a type beat of rapper he is and singer. He's also like a singer rapper combo. So you're gonna get a combination of all that and much more. And I think that's pretty dope. You know, so he got tracks like Glitch, No Cappers, what and Serta, which is catering to his local and favorite sound to chill vibes like I did it all for your love and up and away for the late nighters and the mumsies. The mumsies, that's a UK term. We ain't over here saying no mumsies. You're not finding us over here in the US saying mumsies, So like I haven't heard nobody say mumsies. But the name of the song that Mr. Fretz, so that's Frettz put out is Can't Take It, and he got Jay Splits featured on that song. So you want to check that out. That is number 17. That was number 17. All right. So I bet y'all want to know who's number 16. Look at the crab table go. That's the roulette. We doing some roulette. Yeah, and the crazy thing about seeing that roulette is that Potawatomi here in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, they just opened back up their table. So there's gonna be a lot of people back down there, man, losing their money. They're like, yeah, we finally can interact across the table again with the dealers and yeah, and the pulpit boss and other people sitting at the table. Yeah, okay, yeah, that's why I don't go down there no more. but that was exclusive for you people out there who love gambling your money. Number 16 is a pop song. So we got a pop artist under the Boston-based label, so recording artist um, label. He's signed to a label. Under Loud House Audio, Alex Customo is a rising alternative pop artist, recording artist from Boston, Massachusetts. So Boston stand up. So I got family over in Boston. Hey, how you guys doing? Got family over there. So he's bringing an atmospheric sound, which creates a relaxing environment, which is layered with catchy and soul-driven lyrics over progressive electronic melodies. Alex began playing music from the early age of 8. 8. Ooh, man. So like, man, I tell you one thing about them people who like started music very, very early when like they was 8. You can tell that like they got a real like clear structure to like how they do music. Okay, they real structured and real disciplined. So I expect great things from this brother, man. So you definitely want to check this song out that he got out now, On My Way. So he's been featured in a lot of music blogs and a lot of radio stations across the world. He's been on MTV Rock. I mean, that's pretty dope. MTV Rock, Indie Nation, Drop Nation, Beat Lounge, BMS Radio in Chicago. Shout out to Chicago, Shot Town, stand up. I know we got a lot of Shot Town listeners. Man, we really locked in. Like, can't wait to go down there and visit you guys down in the Shot. Yes, man, we got to do something. We got to do something real quick. So iHeartRadio, of course, and Nova Music is where he's connected with as well. So that was our number 16. They go to roulette table. Who ready to lose their money? Or go make me some. If you're really good at that, go make me some money. All right, we got number 15 for you. Oh, it's on fire. Oh, we got a hot one. We got a hot one. It's getting hot in here. It's getting hot in here. So hot, so take up all your clothes. I am. It is so hot. So let's get into number 15, man. Number 15 comes from a rock indie classic rock Brit pop. So another Brit thing, so like this might be new to some of y'all. So Brit pop might be very new to some of y'all. So Brit pop, classic rock, indie and rock is like the different genres that like this dude is tapping into. This group is tapping into. It's a group. So Hippie is the name of the group, and the members consists of Paul Hipson, no doubt, right? It's got to be named after the singer songwriter, of course. And then we got Huge Frizzell on the guitar. We got indie rock duo um, that Hippie. So it's a duo that is. We got two of them that formed together in September of 19. Paul and Hugh, they met at through an acquaintance in Glasgow, and they hit it off. Studio was booked in October 19. They recorded their first single, Aries Girl. Shout out to them Aries girls out there. Like who are Aries? I know I'm an Aries. Like so, real quick thing. I dated an Aries. I haven't dated an Aries since I was in high school. So I got close to an Aries. I'm dating a Pisces right now. So shout out to my Pisces. I love my Pisces girlfriend. I do. But I'm an Aries, and like, shout out to all the Aries out there, man. We awesome. We totally freaking awesome. So I gotta go back and listen to that single. I wonder what he got to say. But anyways, release followed on, and tracks like Feel Good, Junkyard Babies, and Volunteer was released early to mid 20s. So he was an experienced player of many years with a background in touring, live studio and writing with the blues, rock, and indie genre. So they new song though is "Till We Meet Again." Till we meet again. You want to check out Hippie is the group. Britpop, is what they want to be known most for. That was the Hot 15. Ooh, on fire, baby, on fire. Yes, So we're gonna take a quick break to make sure you guys are paying attention. Yeah, we definitely want to make sure you guys are paying attention. So before we continue on further here, let's uh, let's get into our next sponsor. I think you're gonna really love this one, and hit us up in the comment section. We'll be right back with the countdown, the top 18 for the week, the first week that is in November. Welcome to November, baby. This is the Music Pick Weeks with your host, DJ Potential, on the WTLB Digital Broadcast Transform You Radio, Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Let's run it. Hey, you guys. We're going to take a quick break real quick. And if you've been enjoying my show, I know you're going to enjoy another show that I'm going to tell you about right now. This guy who's a podcast, he's a 20-year veteran of the Canadian Armed Forces. He's been in the Army for quite some time, and he is bootstrapped with knowledge. When I say that he's got the stuff, he's got the stuff. Because not only is he speaking out against the pansy trend of victimhood, he's also speaking out against identity politics, modern feminism. He's also talking about the maxing and relaxing, ill idle leadership of our so-called failing politics and government in the Western world. It's great that we got somebody who stands for real freedom and prosperity. We need people like that. I'm talking about the Krusty Canuck podcast. They bring weekly episodes on Podbean and YouTube. Go and be a part of the dialogue and the humor on today's issue with the Krusty Canuck podcast. Simply with a listen, a like, and make sure you subscribe. You gotta subscribe so you can get all of the weekly details and all of the weekly episodes. You don't want to be, lost in the sauce somewhere. And when you do that, leave some type of comment, leave your timestamp so that you can tell them that, like, hey, the Transform You Live show sent you right on over. All right, check it out right now. We got the details right in the episode description, and it's somewhere at the bottom right here too. All right, man, we are back. We are back like Afro crack, whatever that is. So, with regardless of the situation, man, like we got some hot ones that we got to continue on, like bringing your way, man. I really appreciate you guys so much for locked in with us. Shout out to Zeus out there, like holding it down south. We good to see him when they come back up here to visit us up here in Milwaukee, in the cold Milwaukee. So yeah, it'd be good when they come up here and visit us. And shout out to everybody else on Twitch and as well as on Nemo TV and those who on YouTube and elsewhere. So appreciate you guys so much. So let's talk about like our next one, man. We got another good one, another goodie. So we got that we did a number 15. So we just get into our number 14. Number 14, yeah, number 14 going crazy right now. So it's an alternative persuasion. It's alternative persuasion. Swanky alternative industrial duo base out of Reno, Nevada. Not too far from one of my other favorite places, Las Vegas. I know he was just talking about the tables and all of that, but I love Las Vegas. Who doesn't? But Reno is pretty. I heard some things about Reno, but I never visited. But the name of the group is Other People's Animals. What a name for a group. I love that, man. But they pushing against conventionally phobic gender constraints. Oh man. Oh, they got a message behind their music. Would you believe that? So pushing against the conventionally phobic gender constraints with their unique blend of electronic soundscapes and powerful lyrics. Their new song is called Wicked Game. Wicked Game. So you want to check that out? That is available on Spotify. Play that round and round and round again. It will be played on the Transform You Radio, WTLB, just broadcast Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Just simply head over to transformuradio.com, hit that play button. You'll find it in rotation along with many of these other top songs for the week. Let's run it, man. Let's keep on going down the list here. So that was our number 15, number 14. So now we're going to bring you our number 13. Here's number 13 coming right at you right now. Number 13, baby. We got some alternative rap. Now that's a new one. You know, like you don't hear hear that too often. Alternative rap. You know, like so if you ever in the hood, tell somebody, hey man, I'm listening to some alternative rap. Think I'm like, what? Alternative rap? Like, you know, like that's why you gotta broaden your perspective about music and what you hear. This is why it's called Transform You Radio, man. We transforming how you feel, the energy in you. And this particular song by Sunset Capone. It grabs you and pulls you into his journeys. The New Jersey native Sunset Capone merges powerful elements of anger, passion, and despair and turns that into music that blends modern rap elements with rock. See, I knew it was headed somewhere. I knew it was headed somewhere. That's why y'all can't sleep on you can't sleep on this type of stuff, man. Don't sleep on it. You know, so but like man, you got to check this one out. You can additionally, you know, find uh, more about Capone over at Ruby Tracks too. You know, he got like Yvette Sarah Johnson talking about him, saying that like an over sophisticated soundscape, Sunset Capone is slowly but surely building a rock solid structure from which to propel himself into higher artistic dimension in the very near future. So he got people saying some good stuff about him. You know, that says a lot about the work he putting in. You know, that's why we gotta support people like that when you got when he got other people that's in the industry, you know, saying good things. So I'm you know, talking to the walls, the name of the song. Check that out. That was our number 13. Dun dun dun. So we man, we getting down to the wire. So let's talk about number 12. Number 12. Oh, I need some sound effects. Well, we got number 12 on the way for you, on the way, on the way, on the way. Don't run away because it is another rock and hard rock song. The name of the song is In Your Eyes, and this comes from the band Nova the Brand. The band, the album title is Back in Time. Uh, they are signed to a label. They signed to the Chris Comet Music Productions, and you know what they did is uh, with their new album, you know, it's like taking a trip back in time. Like they really taking a trip back to the 80s, and like giving you that the nostalgic feel of like of what the 80s was bringing back then. So I think it's really cool, man, what they doing, and like you know, big up to them. Uh, all of the original songs are composed and performed by Chris Comet and Glenn Delone. So recorded, mixed, and mastered at Soaring Eagle Studios. Shout out to Soaring Eagle Studios for doing what they doing. You know, like man, you definitely want to check out that studio. They are doing some big things out there, man. So definitely big up to them. A lot of good artists that ran through that studio. So if you ever in the area over at Soaring Eagle Studios, like man, definitely it'd be worth the studio time. Chad Cromwell on the drums. Yeah, beating them drums, baby. So Chris Comet, he's also on the keyboards, and Mr. DeLong, DeLong is on the guitar. And he's one of the lead vocals. So these guys, they putting in the work. The name of the song again is "In Your Eyes." In Your Eyes, man. Ooh, in your eyes. And again, that was number 12. So let's talk about number 11 coming right at you. Number 11. Number 11 coming right at you fast in a hurry. Fast and in a hurry. You know, so fast in a hurry and fast and furious, baby. So number 11 coming right is hip hop. We got some hip hop and some pop. A combination. Hip hop and some pop. The name of the song is Flight 2.0. Flight 2.0. You know, so and this is by Mega Rands. Mega Rands, he's proven that he can excel in storytelling, punchlines, freestyling, you name it. You know, you name it. Shout out to our friend out there on Twitch, Suko underscore W. You know, like he out here doing this thing, slinging. So he's slanging them comments out there. I see you, Suko. So yeah, Mega Ran, he's a freestyle. He is what you want in an MC. You know, so if you want a Mega Ran MC, Mega Ran, he's the one. You know, you might want to try to pull him against your best MC. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe you do. So LA Weekly, an incredible impromptu freestyler. MC Rand's unique combination of fantasy and introspective hip hop has found its way all over the world, uh, into leading press outlets, and most recently into the Guinness Book of World Records. Stop playing with me right now. Please put some respect on my brother's name. Stop playing with him. Did you just hear that? He's in the Guinness Book of World Records for what he does. Mega Ran. Okay? Mega Ran. No wonder why if you look at his album cover, he's holding a basketball like he just got drafted. So, but he's no rookie. You know, the irony of that. So the name of the song is Flight 2.0. He's got my curiosity now, to watching what he's gonna be doing. I would like to know what he's gonna be doing more of. Um, you know, because that's really interesting. Like, somebody's in the Guinness Book of World Records, and he's on the Transform You Radio in rotation over and over and over again. Yes, man, go to transformuradio.com, hit that play button. You'll hear about him. Okay. So that was again number 11. So we about to go to number 10, of course. So rank that up one time. Number 10. Oh, it's a flaming one. It's a flaming one. It must be something unique. That 10 is flaming, baby. We got that 10 flaming. It's getting hot in here. So we got some so-called music for you. We got some so-called music, some soccer music. The name of the song is I got me a sober driver. Or I got me sober driver. It's usually it's actually that's how it's spelled. You know, that's how it's like written. I got me sober driver. And when you look it up on Spotify, you're gonna find it like that too. So I got me sober driver. These last 3 years was a very big transformation for me. People know this artist for always sitting behind the keyboard playing music every now and then. He would sing back up if necessary in the Caribbean Punch. Now he's writing, composing, and singing his own music, which gives him the great pleasure he wants. The biggest challenge that he is not to be afraid of is following the feeling that he will come out to be what he want to be. Get up on stage out of his comfort zone, doing what he have to do to entertain the public without any alcohol or drugs, just on the natural trip. Man, that does takes a lot of courage, man. Shout out to him for that. Shout out to my brother Dr. Love for choosing the hard route of like fighting against alcohol and drugs. You know, it's not easy, but he has participated twice with the band BMW at the Customo Festival Aruba, and had a lot of fun doing it. So big ups for that. He has achieved a lot in his life. Participated with a lot of Cuban bands. So Doctor's Love is the artist. I Got Me Sober Driver is the name of the song. So if you want to check that out, big out to Dr. Love for all that he's doing. He today, once again, is our hot number 10. Hot number 10 on the countdown today. So we got to continue to count down. And again, you can find these songs in rotation at transformuradio.com. Hit that play button. They are, streaming everywhere that you listen to music. So, we getting close to the wire, man. So before we get off into number 9, we're gonna hear from another sponsor. Again, we're gonna hear from the crypto currency podcast. So let's bring it right back up. We'll be right back in a second. This is the music week's picks. The music picks for the week with DJ Potential. Be right back.
Hey, let's take a short break real quickly because I want to tell you about Crypto Unplug. I was just ecstatic when this landed in my lap because Crypto Unplug is simply about a journey of three individuals that is entering into the crypto space. Now, we all know that crypto is becoming quite popular right about now, and yes, we need to transform our wallets. Literally transform our wallets. So, they talk about overcoming their obstacles and defining the popular opinion to finally be in a place where goals can be realized. And they want to get you there too. Yes. Why would I be selfish with all the wisdom that I've been binging lately? Just listening to all of their different past episodes and their most recent episodes. Crypto Unplugged has special episodes that's tailored for the novice, those who are in between, and those who are even advanced. You can hear some of the stories and resonate with this whole crypto amazing puzzle. Join them on the journey. Don't go nowhere. Simply go over to Spotify, wherever you listen to any podcast. Tell them that Marcus R sent you with a review. Of course, leave them a review and tell them that I sent you, Marcus R, from Transform Your Media Network, from all your special and favorite shows that you binge over here. Add them to your favorites list. Add them to your subscription list. However you gotta do it. But listen to them right now, because this crypto thing is blowing out of the water and you're gonna get lost. So until next time, many blessings, peace, and lots of love.
All right, man, we are back. We are back. So we got about 9 more songs to go through, and that means 9 more new artists to introduce to you for this week, the first week in November, man. So Veterans Day is coming up, and I, for one, can't wait for it to come up. So I love celebrating Veterans Day every year. Every year has been good to me, just to be able to celebrate with my fellow brothers and sisters in arms. So, if you see someone or know someone who is a veteran, this is your opportunity this whole entire month to tell them thank you. All right. So I'm going to be the first to say thank you for your service, in ahead of time. But back to our previous sponsor that just left, Crypto Unplugged. Hell of a podcast, man. Another great podcast. Check them out. They doing some great things over there. I love what they're doing. You want to support them over there. If you want to figure out this crypto maze, um, hey, they got the tools. They got the experience to help you out and guide you along. Some real cool brothers over there in UK. They they making that money, man. That's all I gotta say about it. They're making that money. So with that being said, let's get off into some more of this countdown, and get you guys out of here. So number 9, a shiny little number 9, number 9 on the way. So we have hard rock blues version on indie rock. So that's the first I ever heard of that. They broke that down. So one magazine said about an Australian band, this plug rock band, that they have a long-standing tradition of producing true grit pub rock, as singular and distinctive as the land in which they were born in. Think about AC/DC. Think about Rose Tattoo, The Angles, Lobby Lloyd, and the Colored Balls. Bands whose sound incorporated the raw and unfiltered to a certain extent for some of them. Utilize humor to help reinforce their social observation skills. So this new band is on the block with a highly esteemed classic Australian rock genre. Uh, so uh, so Suburbia is the name of the group, and they just released a new track. Shifty goes to the shop. Shifty goes to the shop. You know, and what it contains, and not only limited to, all the hallmarks of a decent hard rock record. The performances, the thick wall of intensity, sonic, but also a slight sense of humor and quirkiness to add all of that. Their journey began like 4 years ago, and they have been doing great things. They led by Tony Townsend on the vocals, Alan Crook Lyon on the harmonica and vocals, Roy Riot on the lead guitar, Noel Gardner on the drums, Robbie the Eunuch Decker on the guitar and Robbie Gibb on the bass and vocals to create a menacing hybrid sound. So, they man, check it out, man. Check it out. Shout out to them for what they're doing. I love it. I love it. We can't get enough of it. So that was again our shiny little nine on the countdown. What's coming up? What's next? Intriguing minds may wonder. Number eight. Number eight is some country rock pop. We got some country rock pop for you, baby. Some country rock pop. And again, you can hear many of these songs in rotation at transformeradio.com. Do not delay. Head over there now. Follow us on Instagram if you haven't already. Follow the music channel, to Transform You Urban Music Channel, that is, on YouTube. About the Kings is the artist. The name of the song is Heaven on Down the highway. Heaven on down the highway. You gotta say that like that. Heaven on down the highway. So About the Kings is a real country rock stars to release first Nashville album, performing with country music stars Lone Star and Tyler Rich in Las Vegas. So they got a performance in Las Vegas October 27th. Hold on. Well, that's past. They did perform with Tyler Rich and Lone Star in Vegas. So the legendary tattoo artist Mario Berth leads the About the Kings, Europe's hardest hitting country rock band, which recorded its first all English US album in Nashville. The new 14 song album was produced by Grammy and Oscar nominated music producer and songwriter slash musician Kent Wells. Man, Kent Wells is bad. Kent Wells is bad. So if you know, he didn't produce people like Dolly Parton, McIntyre, Travis Tritt, uh, who else? Curly Paris, The Whites, Linda Davis, just to name a few. And they recorded at the Soundstage Studios and Dark Horse recorded. Oh my God, they going crazy. When I say like you need to check this out, like you might not like country rock pop, but you want to check this one out. You definitely want to check this one out. This is one that you want to check out for sure, for sure, for sure. I'm not gonna lead you astray. If it's on the number 8 of our list, you definitely want to get it on. All right. Another cool fact about Mario, the lead singer, is that he has created tattoo art for some of the world's top musicians, actors, artists, celebrities like Sylvester Stallone, Chris Angel, Tommy Lee, Steven Taylor, Lemmy Kravitz, and Usher. Oh boy. So man, he's a force. He's a force. He is a force. So, man, if he's doing tattoos like that and and he's shaking hands like that, so if his tattoos are as great as his music, which like I know it is, he's on his way. He's on his way. You know. Oh, hold on. Here's another thing. He also is the co-founder owner of the tattoo music theme bar Drake, coming to the Miracle Mile shops in the Planet Hollywood, Las Vegas. Man, this man, what else don't he do? I like this. Heaven on Down the Highway by About the Kings. About the Kings is the group, the band led by Mr. Mario Berth. So man, oh my God, going nuts here. Number 8. That was number 8. Yeah, that was number 8 for a reason. They're going crazy. Uh, so um, as we continue to climb on down the mountain, when she comes, we're going to number 7 now. Number 7. Number 7 is a pop song for all you poppers out there. So we have Stephen Contino, originally from the Bronx. He followed the love to South Carolina and been playing the drums since the age of 10. Picked up the guitar about 5 years ago. Spending many years in the corporate world, the new artist believes he's never too late to follow one's dreams, and I truly stand on that, and I believe that, brother. Shout out to you, doing what you do. So it seemed like he started late, but he didn't shy away from pursuing a career in music. Tino's talent make up for all that like everybody doubts about him. So he spent a decade of like playing in high school, local church band. He has a distinct sound of his own and a style of his own. You can find more of his work in social sites by visiting ffm.bio/EAMR GNK. So we'll have that for you as well available. The artist's music can additionally be found on Spotify and YouTube. The name of this track by Mr. Steve Contino is All I Need. Check it out. Support the brother, someone who stepped out and on the ledge and went on ahead and jumped. There's not many people in life that's doing that. So when we hear of people who's doing that, we want to support them, get behind them. I love what he's doing. He's number 7 on the countdown, and he's in rotation on WTLB, this broadcast Transform You Radio. Okay, so as we getting closer and closer to the end here, and I'm loving every bit of that. And you might be too if you stuck around this long. You in for a treat because we got some more hip hop and rap for you. The name of this song is Italian Leather. How do you like your leather? Do you like it Italian? Well, apparently Mr. Party on Mars do. So Party on Mars, born Jamari White, was born in Columbus, Ohio, and now resides in Portsmouth, Ohio. Shout out to Ohio, man. I know some people in Ohio as well. Ohio going crazy. They got great artists coming out of Ohio. Midwest in general got good artists. Like, man, don't sleep on the Midwest at all. So Mr. Party on Mars is the name of the artist again. Coming out of Ohio, he comes from a long list of music family members in the industry. With his grandfather playing the drums for the Ohio Players. Stop playing with me. Let's go. I love hearing about like generational talent. This is what we got here, generational talent. So Party on Mars plays the drums. He also plays the keyboard as well and other instruments. He's a powerhouse when it comes to singing and songwriting as well. He's looking to break into the industry with his own style of singing and rapping. He loves sports. He's a mentor to kids in the community as well. So this brother, he is a total package. This is the type of brother we want to get behind. Definitely get behind. The name of the song again is Italian Leather. Uh, Party on Mars. Available on any of your music streaming platforms, especially Spotify. Of course, you can get it in rotation on Transform You Radio, and that was number 6 on the countdown. So let's talk about that good old number 5. Number 5, a shiny number 5 for you coming your way. Number 5 on the countdown coming your way, and it's another pop song for all you poppers out there. Pop locking and doing everything else. Look, I got the moves for you. I got the moves. Look, see, I can entertain. Anyways, this song, One Night, is number 1. It's the number 1 requested song for 6 weeks on different radio stations in several countries. It might be number 1 here real soon on Transform You Radio. Who knows? If you like it, make sure you tell me. So One Night available in the Middle East, but also everywhere else in other countries. Azizi, no, is it Azizi? Yeah, has been awarded a gold record as a songwriter for the song "Too Much" by Timbaland on that track. Oh, stop playing with me. He had Timbaland on the track, Zaylon and Timbaland on the track. Former Mr. Lebanon, Arabic pop star with a Latino touch. He released 5 albums in total from the time span of 2004 to 2013. He was number one albums in Virgin Megastore Top 10 for 8 consecutive weeks. Actor in 3 movies in the Middle East. Chosen among 10 top artists in Middle East to represent Middle East in Hollywood, where he made a music video in Hollywood studios with Michael Oblez, who worked with people like Mariah Carey, Carmen Electra, Steven Seagal, Santana, Tom Cruise, Madonna, Britney Spears, and many others. He was a brand ambassador for brands like Versace, and as well as Dolce and Gabbana. So man, like he's stacked, man. He's stacked, doing his thing. The name of the song again is One Night. Check it out. It's in rotation with us. Again, that is our hot number 5, our gold number 5, I should say. So we got our number 4 coming your way. Number 4, number 4 on the countdown. Number 4 on the countdown. What is it? What is it, DJ Potential? World Latin. We got some World Latin. So someone who's doing something close to world Latin and followed by some world Latin. So like man, Latino music, Latino music doing numbers as always. Like man, you can always get jiggy with that. Caravana is a six-piece band that has performed at great venues like the House of Blues, uh, the the Wintern Theater, Mirage Casino in Vegas, Disney's California Adventure, California Strawberry Festival, LA County Fair, and many more great ventures. So the Caravana has also opened for many major acts. Caravana has released a song Valura recently, and this song is loved by many. The Valura video on YouTube matches well with the music of this song, so you want to check out the music video as well on YouTube. So they got a musician Ruben Vatera on the keyboards, and they got Kenny Hudson on percussion, who really make the song speak to your soul, baby. And then you want to look out for their next release, Maria Maria. But the name of this song, though, that we got in rotation is Bolero by Caravana. Check it out. It's of the world Latin genre. Doing great things, going crazy, going nuts. That was number 4 on our countdown. So we got 3 more songs left. Um, number three, a shiny number 3. We got some more pop for you. This looks like pop is taking over. Pop and Latin and some hip hop is like taking over. It's taking over the scene. So singer-songwriter Erin Kelly Inni's love for music and sharing her gift has been lifelong experience since she spent her early years in California and Utah, honing her craft through performing in musicals, choirs, and also before professional recording artists. She moved to Florida. She trained her voice, got trained in guitar a little bit better, but her passion for contemporary singing and songwriting helped her to focus on the pop genre of singing and songwriting. She spent her high school years performing her original music professionally at private events. She now resides in Nashville. She developed a great love for music production and has worked to evolve her music style from folk to pop. That's real hard. For some people, that can be real hard. That's something to think about. So shout out to Erin Kelly for what she's doing. Um, Music is my greatest form of self-expression, says Aaron. So Aaron Kelly with the new song "Fake Healing." Fake Healing. I'm intrigued to know what that song is all about. That song sounds like it's pretty dope. You definitely want to check that one out. And again, that was number 3 on our countdown list. So we are down to our last 2. I'm really excited and really stoked to find out what that is. So number 2, we going digital, baby. We going digital. It is electronic genre. The electronic, this electronic style of music. This electronic style of music is by a group whose name is very unique, but the Marja twins, Sonja. So they've been on our countdown before, so shout out to them. Like man, they back at it again. So the Marja twins, Sonja. So or just call them the twins. How about the twins? But the Marja twins, Sonja, known professionally as what I just said, and they're a Finnish electronic musician, musical group duo, record producer, songwriters, singers, combining the elements of multiple genres, um, electronic especially. The song is Love Me by the Marjut twins, Sanja. What it is like it's like a combination of like both of their names with twins in the middle. That's what it is. So if you just like spell out Marjut and then Sonja, Sonja, and then put twins in the middle, that's how you come up with their recording name. Pretty cool though, pretty dope. It's good to see them on the countdown once again with us, doing some dope things. Really amazing, man. It's always good to have our Finnish brothers and sisters doing it doing it and doing it, going crazy. So let's get to our last song. If you're ready for our last song, say yeah. Give me a yeah if you're ready for the last song. All right, so our last song for the countdown. Who's number one in the countdown? Drum roll, please. It is an alternative rock, Spanish rock ballad. Oh man, I bet you didn't expect that. So Stereo Plan is the most famous rock Latin fusion band in Northern Europe. They started back in 2017 playing rock songs from the 80s and the 90s in English and in Spanish, Espanol. However, their roots in Latin America was strong enough to start combining the Latin folklore elements with energy and beat of rock music. See, man, I love this experimental stuff when it goes right. Whenever you combine different musical elements and then you come up with something beautiful and unique and it doesn't sound like the same thing being played over and over again, I tell you that's where we got something magical happening. I love that, man. You can't beat that. It's hard to outbeat that type of stuff. The name of the song is called El Solfa. El Solfe. I think it's El Solfe. Yeah, El Solfe is the name of the song. You definitely want to check it out. They combining a lot of different rock beat and distorted guitar elements. They found a perfect match for their production. It shows. Shout out to Stereo Plan. They got the plan. They got the master plan, and it seems like we all today had the same plan by joining me, DJ Potential, on the music picks of the week. So that was your music picks, your top 18 music picks of the week. And again, shout out to my good brother out there, Wooson, who's got the podcast, the Lone Wolf podcast, and he has his brand new song, Wrath, who's doing great things. Shout out to um, the Crypto Unplugged and the Krusty Knut podcast for sponsoring today's show. You want to check those out too. Great podcast, man. All of those are just going nuts, man. And I mean, it's so much great things going and happening that I cannot put it all in 1 hour. But next week we're gonna be right back. And of course, I got two more other shows that it's gonna be dropping tonight. One on Beyond the Natural, and also the Black Commentary. Those two shows are coming back in full effect. And of course, the Transform You Live show is doing great things. So you want to check those out. And shout out to the Transform You Media Network, where there's a host, a collection of other podcasts that is great just like this. You can find those by simply going over to transformupodcast.com or go to transformubroadcast.com, and you will be able to just scroll down, check out more information about what we do over here at the Transforming Media Network. But if you're more specifically interested in the music part of what we do, transformuradio.com is the way to go. And you get a little bit more music around the clock and all that and much, much more. Thank you for joining us on WTLB, this broadcast, Transform You Radio, Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Again, I'm your host, DJ Potential. Follow me on Instagram at DJ.potential. Follow the show at Transform You Radio on Instagram. You can find us anywhere else too. If you need that information, just hit me a DM. I'll help you up. However you're watching this, leave a comment. Comments always help. Shares are appreciated. They go more the distance than just a comment and a like. So that's all. Many blessings, peace, and lots of love. We out, baby.